Well, folks, I can't say that exactly went to plan. I think that's one way you could put it. It's still on over there as I'm in this New York City hotel room. And first off, I gotta talk about my part in this. Game 1, I'm in Atlanta. Game 6, I'm here in New York. You might be hearing horns and sirens and stuff in the background. That's on me. That's on me. Game 7, I'm in the building. I'm in the building for Game 7. But let's talk about this game. What an utter disappointment. What a terrible performance all across the board from Oklahoma City. It's genuinely hard to believe just how bad it truly was. It immediately draws the comparison to Game 3 in the Minnesota series. But the problem is, that was Game 3. This is Game 6. And one thing that Oklahoma City has done a pretty good job of over the course of these playoffs is actively grow through the playoffs. I didn't expect to see another Game 3 because I thought that there would be growth. And yet, knowing damn well that Indiana was going to come in and throw an incredibly tough punch to begin this game, there was never a punch back. After that initial lead Oklahoma City got up to, just absolutely awful the rest of the way. From an Oklahoma City perspective, there is no positive takeaway. So we'll talk about Indiana. We'll come back to Oklahoma City. Indiana got exactly what they needed. First off, Tyrese Halliburton. Obviously, the biggest story going into this game was, would he be healthy? Look good to me. Look good to me. Again, I don't think he had like the one floater where he goes off his left leg with left hand. Like, I don't think that he's healthy, but I think he's okay, and is certainly a viable enough threat in this series to still go and do Tyrese Halliburton things. I mean, you look at across the board, Pascal Siakam. It's been interesting because I felt like Indiana hasn't done a good enough job of generally having Pascal Siakam involved over the course of this series. It's been not easy, but relatively to find Pascal Siakam on mismatches, and he has another solid game. 16 points, 13 rebounds, 3 assists, a block. That nasty poster on Jalen Williams. I mean, when I look at this game, I see a game where Oklahoma City has 20 turnovers, Indiana has 9. I look at a game where Indiana has depth scoring. Bench goes crazy. You have, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players with double figure scoring. 2 of them coming off the bench, and Obi Toppin and T.J. McConnell again. We have to talk about T.J. McConnell because the fact that he is actually, those minutes where he comes in and just immediately is a spark plug is a problem from Oklahoma City's perspective, and you have to respect that at this point going forward. You can't just, I understand it's T.J. McConnell. I get it. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He's playing out of his mind right now. You got to respect it. I'm so disappointed in Oklahoma City. I'm not surprised to see Indiana win. I'm really not. I thought people writing them off, or anyone doing that, was silly, because this team has done the impossible every single time. I thought OKC would win. Not surprised to see them lose. I'm absolutely stunned in the way that this one happened, though. And I started at the top, honestly. Like, yes, Shea goes 21 points. I thought Shea was so sluggish in terms of responding to the double teams over the course of this early part of the game, where he ends up with, 8 turnovers? It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. There is such a big part of the success of Oklahoma City is the fact that Shea doesn't turn the ball over very much. That's unacceptable. And a lot of that felt not self-done, but it was in ways that hadn't been a problem over the course of this series so far. I thought Jalen Williams was solid. I want to see him get into the rim more and more. I think that's great every time he does it. Chet Holmgren, it's awful. The 3-point shooting, awful. Lou Dort 1 of 5. The inability to make a 3 on the road has just been absolutely insane to witness. But if there's any positive to take away from Game 6, it's that there's a Game 7. And that Game 7's at home for Oklahoma City. Because that crowd is going to be rocking. The ability to go and respond. And at this point, you don't want to be in a response position, but that's where you're at. You have the ability to go and do that. You have the ability to win in front of your home fans. You have the ability to go and cement yourself as one of the best teams to ever do it. SGA is one of the best guard seasons to ever grace the NBA. But on the flip side, if Indiana goes into OKC and is able to win that game, we're talking about probably the greatest playoff runs of all time in terms of just improbability and comebacks and all these different things. And when Pascal Siakam rolled the eyes back into his head, I should have known today, keep that voodoo magic away. I don't want the voodoo magic. I don't want Caitlin Clark anywhere near that arena. Nothing. None of that, please. I'm begging. I'm nervous. The whole worry about this season has been is Oklahoma City ready for the moment? That has been the question. Is Oklahoma City ready for the moment? In Game 6, the moment was way too big. And not a single player threw a punch back when Indiana threw their first. Not a single player. Game 7. NBA Finals. The stage quite literally could not get any bigger. We'll see. We'll see if this team is actually ready to do this. I'll be there, live in person. I'll have a reaction one way or another after that game. One way or another. It's either going to be, there's going to be tears. It's just a matter if they're happy or sad. Until then, stay tapped in. Like, comment, share, subscribe. For you, if you're Oklahoma City, are there any changes that you need to make looking from earlier games in the season? I think you kind of throw Game 6 out, but what are you hoping to see from Oklahoma City in Game 7? Until then, we'll see what happens.